What's up with carbon cases, or better, carbon watches? Welcome back to another episode, and today I'd like to talk about a watch that I had on my wrist for a week, and I want to share my experiences with you guys. So a while ago, I reached out to DOXA, and if you don't know DOXA, you should. And I asked them if they could send me one of their watches to review here on YouTube. More specifically, I asked for the Sub 300 Carbon. I wanted to know how a carbon case watch feels on the wrist and if it's somewhat comparable to steel watches, ceramic watches, and all the other kinds out there. But before we continue talking about the watch itself, I need some coffee, so stay right here. So the watch I picked was the DOXA Sub 300 Carbon, and I chose the version with the yellow dial. Why did I pick the yellow dial one? I've never seen a yellow dial. I wanted to try out this yellow because yellow is not the color you would actually wear anywhere in your outfit. Not even a t-shirt. So I wanted to see how the watch itself feels on the wrist with the yellow dial. It has 38 hours of power reserve. It has a 42.5 millimeter times 45 millimeter case. So basically it's a cushion shaped watch. And of course, it's 300 meters water resistant and it has a screw down crown. Comes with a rubber strap, which I had to swap out for something that actually fitted my wrist because due to wearing it for a couple of days straight, it had to sit nicely on the wrist. You've got all the facts about the watch itself. So now let's talk about my experience wearing this watch. I was impressed. The thing is, I put on one of our new straps coming out in a couple of weeks. I was impressed because the watch was so perfectly sitting on my wrist. It didn't move, it felt nice. It wasn't too tight, it wasn't too loose. The cushion shape of the case just felt extremely comfortable. I must say though, I was a bit worried about the carbon case because I felt that, I don't know if it's that durable or that robust. I mean, the forged carbon really looks amazing. It's impressive. So I was wearing the watch, 7 days straight basically. I took it outside, tried it with a couple of different styles, with a leather jacket, with jeans, even with my turtleneck and a suit, a double-breasted jacket, and it somewhat felt good. The yellow dial is super flashy, so if you're someone that doesn't want a flashy watch, well, you shouldn't wear a Rolex anyway. The yellow is very bright and you will see it. The watch felt great in every situation. I wore it at home, I wore it during the day, during work, home office, at the office itself, and it really is a great watch. So if you've never heard of the brand DOXA, go Google it, hit up your next dealer and try it out. I really can't say anything bad about the watch, except that I'm not 100% sure how durable the actual forged carbon case is. Overall, I think this type of watch, especially these types of colored dials in the heavy contrast with the black forged carbon, really make up for a very sporty, yet add a little bit of a twist. So more street styled watch that can be worn in a couple of different kinds of situations. Probably not a watch that you would like to wear to the opera, for example, for anyone that's going to the opera. Not a watch to wear if you work in a place where wearing suits is mandatory. probably not the best watch to wear there as well. However, if you work in a casual, more street-styled environment, I do believe that this watch can fit in very, very nicely. The watch is priced at 3,790 euros. It's kind of in this mid-tier segment of price, comparable to perhaps an Orcane. I do feel that it is a great watch. I was totally blown away on how it sat on, how nicely it sat on my wrist. From the day I put it on, or from the second that I put it on, it actually stayed where it was supposed to stay. That being said, I like it. I'm a fan. I got in contact with DOXA at the last Basel World. I went to their booth. I checked out a couple of their watches. Big thanks to Boris for making this happen. So I contacted them. They sent me the watch. I was able to try out the watch, wear it, take a couple of pictures, and make this video. I hope I didn't forget anything. So to conclude, basically, this is a watch that is very specific. You have to like it, and you have to be able to pull it off, because the dial is flashy. However, it's very trendy to wear color dials. The forged carbon isn't for everyone. It sits great. The cushion is fantastic. The carbon looks awesome. Really, it does. It's very light as well. And overall, it works perfectly. I did not have any problems setting the time, setting the date. Count me in. I'm a DOXA fan now. That's it for today. I hope you liked this weird video. However, please comment down below if you want more of these kinds of videos. I will share all the links as always down below. And yeah, as per the usual, if you feel like it, put a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Yeah, and have fun. And I don't know, I can't stop talking today, so I'll just have to end here. Okay, bye-bye.